party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up. It's party this weekend, it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's party this weekend. It's my time, figure one up and down. All hot girls just run up and down. Party hard till the sun up and down. Don't hold back, just turn up and down. This is the moment for you have fun, even if it means you give your man bun. Take out a selfie, put your Samsung. You're not concerned, this is your turn. Yeah, thank God it's Friday. I'm happy and the bills done pay. I can't wait till Saturday, no way. I'm ready now to party, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up, and it's jump up, yeah, jump up.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right. Good morning, SVG. Good morning to those in the region. Good morning to those internationally based. All right. Good morning, everybody. We are back with you for another Activated Mornings program here on WEFM. In studio, you have Dianna, Cain, and myself, Roleza Samuel. And already on the line, we have Mr. Philbert Peejohn, who is going to give us his commentary at this time. So good morning to you, Peejohn.
Yes, thank you and good morning to both of you.
Morning.
I wish you're having a wonderful day so far and you're heading towards a brilliant weekend. Now, after listening to Kingsley yesterday, I am compelled to comment, but maybe not in the way you probably expect. Now, we are all part of a fraternity of which we should be justly proud. I speak of those of us who are involved in radio, especially morning radio. During that time between 6 and 10 every morning, hundreds of persons tune in to their favorite radio stations as they go about their day. Getting ready for the day could be quite challenging, but radio makes it that much easier, thanks to people like you. Now, morning radio in St. Vincent and the Grenadines gained popularity probably over the last 3 decades or so. It plays a crucial role in informing, entertaining, and keeping communities connected. And I want to just mention a few key things that we expect from morning radio. One is news and information. Morning radio provides essential updates on local and international news, the weather, the traffic, and public announcements. 2, community engagement. Many morning programs include call-in segments such as this, interviews and discussions on social issues, allowing people to voice their concerns and opinions. Then we have the cultural connection. Radio, especially morning radio, showcases local music, helping to preserve and promote the rich Vinci culture. And 4, we have economic and business impact. Advertisers rely on morning radio to reach a broad audience, making it a key platform for local businesses and services. And 5, political and social awareness. The talk shows and interviews, although some people like to avoid the politics. So the talk shows and interviews with public officials help keep citizens informed about governance, policies, and other civic issues. And then we have 6, entertainment and motivation. Morning radio often includes music, humor, motivational segments, and you two ladies are known for that, helping set a positive tone for the day. And then we have religious expression, the last one. Many radio stations, including the one that we are on, incorporate religious content, including prayers, gospel music, which resonates strongly with the population. So overall, morning radio generally, but morning radio in particular, remains a powerful and trusted medium in a country like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, shaping the public discussion, strengthening community ties. We have to thank regular participants like Kingsley Freitas, Dr. Thompson, Dave Roberts, Joshua, Anita, and all the other persons who contribute in making morning radio on WEFM lively and interesting. Just to note, Kingsley is doing a marvelous job, and I hope he continues to do so. And that is my rant for the day.
All right. And of course, we have to thank you as well, Peejohn. You're thanking everybody as well. We have to thank you as well for your contribution as well. As I said before, sometimes you are devil's advocate in some of your commentary, but I mean, at least it helps to stir up conversation. And, that is always something that is important for us to be able to dialogue, for us to be able to give opposing views on our take on things. So we also appreciate you as well, not just here on our program, but on WEFM as a whole, because we know that you're also part of the Issues at Hand program on a Sunday. So we thank you as well.
But just to note, the devil does not need an advocate.
Which is true.
He would pick me. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Peejohn. All right. And that was today's commentary from Peejohn. He don't want to be called Filbert John. Peejohn, right? And that was in relation to the role and the importance of morning radio. And Peejohn is so correct because, the first thing when either number one, as soon as they wake up, persons put on the radio, or when they head into work, whether it's in private transportation or public transportation, they want to hear what's happening. And, one of the things that I realized, before, when I had worked at Easy Radio, I realized how much radio is it's somebody's company. So an announcer has the ability to make or break, in a sense, your morning or even your day. Sometimes you might not wake up in the best of moods, but just because you hear that interaction, you hear that conversation, somebody might drop a little joke, it helps to brighten your spirit. So this is why I think many times that radio announcers, and not just here on WEFM, just generally, you do have the ability to change somebody's mood for the day, So, hats off to all involved in radio, whether it's on the front line like we are or behind the scenes, and people like Rajiv and other persons in the office who keep the station going and keep things going. Of course, we have to thank the sponsors as well, for keeping radio alive, because we know that it can be challenging. Don't know how Jules has managed, but it can be challenging. But for keeping radio going, because we know that it is a bit of a challenge at this time, especially with the advent of technology and, people listening to other streamed music, etc., etc., etc. Thank you to everybody for whatever role that you play in helping to keep it going. All right. So, Dianna, morning.
Hola, everyone. I'm hoping that you've been having...
Saying hola? Didn't Oswald tell you something the other day?
He did.
All right.
He did. Buiti Binafi, and that's good morning in Garifuna. So Buiti Binafi, everyone. Bonjour to those in French. Buenos dias, George over there in Puerto Rico. Buenos dias, George.
Aloha.
Aloha. Ni hao. Konnichiwa. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah.
That's all in the basket. But I hope that wherever you are, Siku Jema. I hope that my intonation there was correct. So Siku Jema. Joshua,
what
don't talk for me.
That?
That was Swahili.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as we're speaking of Joshua.
Joshua, Yulan's husband. Happy birthday to my fellow Februarian. I hope, I know that Yulan is making you have an amazing day already. I'm sure that she already started off the day wonderful. And I know because she is your wife, you're going to have an amazing day. So
Yulan must be saying, you know what? I am the gift.
Yes.
I am your forever gift. You don't need anything else.
Yes.
All right, so let me just join Dianna in wishing Joshua a very, very happy birthday. Joshua has been one of those persons ever since, well, I started, and of course, since Dianna started as well, who's been very interactive with us.
Yes.
Sometimes we agree with him, sometimes we don't agree with him, but it's all good. It's all good. So,
Yes.
Joshua, thank you as well as one of those persons who tends to call and is very interactive with us. Good morning to you as well, and happiest of birthdays to you. Wishing you the very best, long life, good health, and all of God's blessings. All right. So yeah. All right. That's for Joshua this morning.
Listen, before you even speak, this morning to now, I just keep saying, boy, I wish I was home. I'm wondering if the listeners who've been listening from morning, if y'all have been sitting down and not dancing, shaking a leg. I don't know what's wrong with you, because if you see me, I'm so glad I was not in the camera vision. Because if you see me out there this morning breaking it down,
music?
yes,
Yeah,
I love that little funk session, electric kind of music.
the electronic
if you see me out there.
dance music. Yeah, listen, it's Friday. Yeah, you had a while out and get. Yeah, if it's no other day that you had to come alive and feel alive, it had to be Friday. Whether it is that you're happy that the week has ended, or you're looking forward to the weekend, even if it's to do nothing at all, you had to come alive on a Friday, right? That has always like been my motto. Never mind. All I want to do right now is sleep. A girl is tired, but that is what it is, man. That is what it is. But yeah, this is us doing our part to help persons, get through with their day. All right, so let's quickly just head on into something, just to touch on quickly, and then we'd head on out.
So the government has launched a program. It's called Give. GYVE, that is. And this program is about community. Oh, give me a minute, because why is my device? All right, here it is. So you can get this information on the page of the Agency for Public Information as well. Minister of Finance, Honorable Camila Gonçalves, said the Greater Youth Volunteerism and Engagement, aka GIVE, program aims to empower young people so they can have an impact on their community and propel them into taking action to solve problems in their communities. So this is what you have to do. Just like how you would submit your idea to Prime, the minister says, you would submit your idea to GIVE. Remember, GYVE, for your community action. You and your fellow young people who are in the group will get a stipend to do whatever it is you're doing. So GIVE is going to provide the tools or equipment that is necessary for whatever community action plan you have to carry out that project, while at the same time providing a stipend for the youth as well. So you're getting a little stipend for your project, well, for you, and you're also getting whatever tools you need for your project. You are also getting that. So pass the message on to the should I just say young people? Well, especially the young people. Pass the message on to them. Let them know that this is happening. Let them get their brains working, because some of them have some beautiful ideas. They just sometimes don't get a chance to share. So pass on the message and encourage them.
All right, but I noticed it doesn't say where they're submitting it to, though. Is it me?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing where it's to be submitted. So I think some follow-up information needs to be disseminated with regards to that. But apart from that piece, having persons or young people particularly engaged in volunteerism, never mind they're receiving a stipend, but the real important part of it is to get persons engaged in volunteerism. Remember that in our community or in societies, we have to work together. We have to work hand in hand. There are going to be occasions that's in cases of natural disaster. Let's say something happens to your neighbor, something happens within a community. Persons have to know how to come together to get things done. All right. So this is maybe just like a little bit of a stepping stone in order to get more persons engaged in community-minded service organizing projects for the benefit of persons within the community. So just shout out to those persons who may have their ideas, young people within the groups, even let's say church members or family members or neighbors could come together, remind young people of this, that this is happening, and let them come together, identify maybe a project within your community that is going to be of benefit for the community, and to see how you can go from there, right? But I particularly love this. Always been an advocate for volunteerism, and it's just something that we need to see more of in society, because can't wait on government to do everything. All right.
Correct.
So,
While we're on that, one thing, police, just to let you know, if in case you haven't heard already, police force is looking for experienced drivers. So if you so they're looking for persons between the ages of 25 and 35 with at least 5 years of experience operating trucks and heavy equipment to apply. So if you meet that criteria, you should visit the Human Resource Office at the Central Police Station in Kingstown, and you'll get further details there.
all right. And with that, we are going to head on out. Remember, at 7:35, we bring to you today's traffic talk. Oh, we actually go into it now.